Tonight, we are honored to invite our marketing and digital manager to share with us what is a colostrum, and she's going to share which is the right colostrum for ourselves. So let's put our hand together and welcome Miss K.
Thank you, Oliver. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let me share my slide first. Okay. So before we start our tonight topic, so we just refresh a little bit. In August, we has conduct a training colostrum and immunity. So let us have a little bit refresh. We start with the polling section. So please select the answer related to colostrum. So Oliver, can you please bring out the polling? So this is have multiple answer. You can select more than one answer. So the first one is, I think I need to read because the question is not showing in full. The number one is the milk produced by female mammal, including humans, within 3 days, meaning 72 hours after delivery. So number two is a bovine colostrum contains about 99% IgG. And then immune factor is one of the active component in colostrum. Okay, everyone can read. And number four, mammals such as horse, their offspring must immediately suck colostrum within the first few days after birth. Colostrum provide the nutrients needed for mammalian immune building, and the insulin-like growth factor is the most abundant growth factors in the bovine colostrum. And process technology is retained. The active ingredient of the colostrum is very important. So I can see here we have some answer. Okay. So anyone still want to put in the answer? If not, then we can have the proceed the result. Okay. Actually, we answer there's no right or wrong. Actually, we have majority is in right answer. So maybe I question a little bit tricky, a little bit to trick you. Actually, let me end first. Okay. So actually, all the answers are correct except the bovine colostrum contain about 99% IgG. Actually, it contain about 38% IgG. So everything look like everyone is still can remember what we have shared in the August. So now we go to the next. So we talk about the colostrum. So colostrum is a natural first food. It means like all the mammal, they deliver the babies. And this is a pre-milk. For the breastfeeding mothers can provide to the newborns. And to assist the baby healthy developments. So actually in the colostrum is contained is very numbers of the immune components, including the antibodies, growth factors. This one we will talk later. Okay. And before we start, we want to tell a little bit about the history of colostrum. It's an excellent secret for the modern times. So we know actually from the long time ago, actually we knew the worship colostrum is the special gift from the nature. And we can see some study that in the book of Sirach, it's somewhere written somewhere between before the century, okay? And they say in the reference it said that the first milk from a female animal who had just given birth and was listed with the wheat, honey, salt water, and fire. And this is a necessary things for life. Okay. And we can see the Indian seafood, the Indian doctor, they are using colostrum for medicinal purposes for over 2,000 years. And we can see from the Old Testament, the word halal appears, and which is referred to colostrum is a natural perfect food. And we can see here more. And colostrum is recorded to have been used in ancient Egypt, where it was seen as a immortal ingredient for increasing strength and healing the body. And also have the record that the Queen Aspara, she also used colostrum. So it's the reason her skin is so great and luminous. And we can see the it's the northern country from the Europe. It's more than 100 years ago. They have always have the pudding made from the colostrum and honey, and this is well known for the health promoting effects. So from here we can see, even before the century, the colostrum already been widely used for the health purposes. And we go to a little bit modern times. Okay, in 1955, a doctor have prescribed a treatment plan based on colostrum to treat the rheumatoid. I mean, is the joint pain. And around in the mid of 1980s, because of the healing power, when they treat with the play with the children with the Oktober virus, the diarrhea, and it is so successfully. And then since then, so there have been thousands. Okay. And next, another is the father of the polio. It's also we call the polio virus, Dr. Albert Sabin. It's before the invention of the sulfur drug and also the antibiotic. Colostrum was widely used for its antibiotic properties. And this doctor also recovers colostrum contain the antibodies against the polio virus. And in 1962, he successfully developed a vaccine. So since then, right? So they have had thousands of studies of colostrum conducted around the world, and all the research have the revealed health of information about the healing potential and also the components, and also the ability to fight disease. And here they have more than over 2,000 scientific articles published in the document, the document and also document the safety and efficacy of using colostrum to treat a wide range of conditions. So colostrum is a superfood. So we have to very important to pay attention to the past. We need to know the history. So, and to ensure we won't forget the secret that keep our people safe for many generations. And we have always looked to the natural world to keep us survive and stay well. And colostrum itself has proven over thousands of years. And very important is the prevention is after all the best cure. Actually, all this information you can find from our BRC. Actually, the BRC is not a platform for you to go and see NV, GV, or bonus or place order. Actually, they have a platform, is a resources for you to see all kind of the brochure resources, even including the healthy living articles. They have the colostrum, nutritionist, and also even including the weight loss challenge, weight loss article. And I believe every one of you have received the newsletter. In our newsletter, monthly newsletter, we did extract the article. Every month we extract one of the article and we translate into 3 languages. That means we translate into original is English, then we translate to the Chinese and also Bahasa Melayu. So for yours, when you receive the newsletter, you can screenshot the newsletter and keep it. So when you have meet a customer and just happen they have some question is related, then you can immediately refer this newsletter to your customer or this screenshot to your customer. Okay, so now before we continue, go to new image colostrum. We have a little bit history of colostrum, new image colostrum to share with you. So let us start a little bit pulling first. When was new image AlphaLipid colostrum range launched? Can you, Oliver, share out the pulling? So when was new image AlphaLipid colostrum range launched? In year 1984, 1990, year 2002, or 2008? Okay. I heard a little bit hints that clue that our first product is ST2 and K29. So maybe you want to choose other answer. Okay, you can see the words in AlphaLipid. I highlight in red color. Okay, I think I will share the answer. Maybe majority of you don't know about that. Actually, let me share the result first. Actually, the answer is year 2000. Sorry, the answer is year 2002. The AlphaLipid colostrum range has been launched. Now it's 20th anniversary. Already 20 years we have launched AlphaLipid. Some people think, hey, why? Like 2002, I thought it's a 1993 or 1996 somewhere, right? Okay, let me share a little bit of the history. Okay, the milestone of new image colostrum. So in year 1993, Chairman Graham Craig decided to pursue the possibility of using colostrum to support the human health. So we have started our colostrum product in 1990s. Okay. And that time we have our product in year 2000, maybe we start with a lifeline, colostrum lifeline, the powder. So in 2001, colostrum first capsule and tablet is launched. I mean, you can see this white bottle. I think everyone, none of you seen this white bottle before. So, but I taking this white bottle before, okay? So only in June 2002, we inverted and we continue to research and we so-called is upgrade the colostrum. We add in the alpha-lipids. So in year 2002, we start to launch alpha-lipid colostrum range. They mean they have the alpha from original lifeline, go to alpha-lipid lifeline. Colostrum first, they change to alpha-lipid colostrum. So we have 20 years in the market for alpha-lipid. But the colostrum, we have more than 30 years. And then we continue to have the innovation and the research. Then we have the colostrum, cellworks. The cellworks is what the product we launched somewhere during the SARS. Is for the spray to your throat. And continue in Malaysia, we have Immufor. And the latest is our Varanox, but this is not available in Malaysia. So, new image focus. In new image focus, we have been in this business since 1984. So, our focus is on innovation and drive to deliver the best health and nutritional products. Has created the very best colostrum and nutritional product possible. So you can see our chairman, they have invested a lot to continue develop a great colostrum to all of us. And we can see here is the new, from all the research and the development, New Image International are the world leader in colostrum, and we can see this is a part of the awards, the certificate, the award New Image International have earned for the, and this one I show is the Innovation in Science and Technology Awards. And also the Institute of Colostrum Research. I think some of the leaders, they have no, newcomer may do know about the Institute of Colostrum Research, but this Institute of Colostrum Research is not owned by any company. This is an organization, it's an independent organization, especially doing the research on the colostrum. But New Image has cooperated with Institute of Colostrum, which short form is called ICR, and in apply the technology and developed by colostrum to the human life, and continue to do the research and development of colostrum patent technology and achievement. And ICR now is the world leading research institute of colostrum, and they are professional in colostrum research. It's more than 20 years, and have a professional R&D team and leading the world in R&D technology as well. And this ICR is partly is funded by our chairman, Mr. Gam Click. So now we have to go back to the colostrum, the main component. So the colostrum main component is, I just go through very fast here. They have the immunoglobulin, we so-called it's a IgG. Lactoferrin also is a part of the immune factors. The proline rich peptide is what kind of the transfer factors, and also the growth factors. So we go to the components, but I won't go in the very details on the component as we have just shared it in August. It's more in the immune factors. So we just very general go through on here. Okay. Immunoglobulin is the immunoglobulin. They have the IgG, IgA, IgE, IgD, and IgM, and are the most abundance of the immune factors found in the colostrum. So immunoglobulin are known to build natural immunity and are essential for building a healthy immune system. And it also help with the prevention and treatment of the bacteria, toxin, viruses, and other antigens. Okay, so we just go in to see all the immunoglobulin have their own function. So you can see the IgG is they go and mark they identify and mark the microorganism and call the immune system to other immune cells to recognize it and process them. So IgG is more to the immunoglobulin is accumulate in our the fruit is more to the tears and saliva is protection. It's a protection net. And the IgD is by our IgD, yeah, is bind with the B cell and start the immune response. And IgM is the aspect of the killer bacteria and also the protect against the parasites and cause some allergy. So some people they have the fight immune system response. They may have skin come out some allergy. This is a part of it, but the IgD will be neutralize it. And we go to the PRP. It's kind of the transfer factors. Some people they will say transfer factors. Actually, this is they do the contribution to the immune health. And this is a non-essential amino acid, meaning it can made by our body. It can made by our body, and our body. Okay, this is yeah. And in the same time, right, they have support the regulation of the thymus gland, the gland. And the gland is responsible for the normal development of the immune system. And they encourage the growth of white blood cell and make the blood vessel in the skin is more permeable, so the antibody and the white blood cell can respond to the infection. So it shows the antivirus, antibacterial, anti-inflammation, and also the we call immunoregulatory activity. I mean, they balance the immune system. So how the PRP work is actually they induce the cytokine production. Is called also one of the immune cytokine is one of the immune factors. Okay, and they regulate the T cell differentiation. Our T cell can be multiple, and T cell subset duration and functional balance, and ultimately it shifts the immune system immunity balance. So this is called kind of the transporter as well. And we go to the lactoferrins. Lactoferrin also is a components found in the colostrum and belongs to the transferrin family. So this is also a protein. So it's important in the metabolism of iron. They mean they digest iron, and they can. And this is an antiviral also, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory protein, which stimulates the immune and inflammation response. And this is also beneficial in maintaining the gut, the permeability and stability. And also exhibit the strong antioxidant and detoxification properties, and reduce the inflammation. And we go to the growth factors. Actually, colostrum naturally is contain growth factors, which is basically naturally occurring the hormones. So they help signal the growth and repair and regeneration of tissue. So growth factors, they have stimulate the body to burn fat for fuel instead of the body muscle tissue. And a little bit go deep into the growth factors. They have three types of three major of the growth factors. We have the insulin-like growth factors. They is mainly involved in the regulation of the blood sugar and the cholesterol. Okay, and promote the cell differentiation and stimulate ID and DNA and repair and cell repair. So in here, they also mentioned here is that they can increase the lean tissue. And the next is the epidermal growth factors is a maintain the skin integrity and the intestinal development, and also help for the skin wound healing process as well. And then the transforming growth factors, and this is a transforming can induce a matured cell to transfer to another matured or functional cell, and also is very related with the bone healing as well, and stimulate the growth and development of the intestinal, the epidermal cells. Okay, so when we go to talk about the colostrum, this is all the colostrum benefits. And it's very important, just like I did mention, we launched AlphaLipid that colostrum range. So what is the AlphaLipid difference? So, actually, in the market, they have many of colostrum, but there is no point that we having the good colostrum, but the colostrum, the quality been damaged during our digestive progress. So this AlphaLipid technology, they support the colostrum product can retain more than 90% of the active IgG, the immunoglobulins. Then also it protect the importance of the bioactive component of the colostrum product through the digestive process. So that's why we can say our AlphaLipid colostrum is almost 100% absorbed by our body. And you can feel the difference, the new image colostrum and the other colostrum in the markets. And we just go through very fast what is the AlphaLipid and how it does work is just a lipid layer. It's a lipid layer and create a coating around the colostrum and protect the delicate bioactive substance. Okay, just how we mentioned already, protect it from the not destroyed by our digestive system. And this lipid is the bilayer is both water and fat soluble, so it's very easier. You can absorb it, and it support the optimum absorption as well, just as I did mention.